Hello. Sorry, I'm gonna be starting a little. Well, I'm starting a little late today. Gonna be a bit shorter stream, but I think considering yesterday's session, I think it's just fine that I don't go on for way too many for way too long for too long of a time. Anyways, yeah, so gonna be doing a bit of a. Probably gonna do like one part of investigation, calling a little short today, and at the time is 1 a.m. Beep 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 beep. Detective, we made it. Oh, well, I'm really glad that you were still safe. Oh, you said it, pal. It must have been our rock-solid security that... would you mind having the safe just to double check? Oh, Jesus Christ, I forgot that this jumps in immediately. Oh, we've been had. Mask to mask. Yeah. Oh, front guards, turn on the service lights. Oh, better luck next time, gentlemen. Oh, excuse me, but I'm afraid I must be leaving now. Man, future relays here. We shall meet again when the next moon is full. Oh. Oh, man, that's a lot of fucking laughter. Good God. Oh boy. October 11th, 3:24 p.m. Wright and Co. law offices. All right, 5 years. 5 years ago, Phoenix was 20 years old, meaning that thing took place 23 years ago. No. That thing took place 3 years before the first game. So I'm quite sure this would be then. This will be 2 years after, so this was the same year as the ending of the second game. I assume, at least. So this isn't too long after. It's like 4 months after Farewell My Turnabout. But yeah, Wright and Co. law offices.
Hey Nick, get all of this. Hey, are you listening to me? You can clean the toilet later. This is important.
What are you freaking out about now?
Hehe. Today will be the last time you talk to me that way.
Huh?
We're about to hit the big time.
Big time? What do you mean by we? You don't mean you and me are...
Ha! Don't be silly. I'm talking about me and... Pearly, of course.
Hello, it's a pleasure to see you again, Mr. Nick. Pearls, you haven't changed a bit. Wait, what are you doing here anyway? Haven't you heard, Mr. Nick? Here, take a look at this. What's this? Some kind of poster? Treasure exhibit. Korean village, the sacred urn. Did nobody bother fixing the I mean, clearly not, but like... Okay. You would just figure that someone at some point was like, you know, this urn is not really stable. Ancestor phase, you know, ashes are not really being, you know, respected enough. But then I started thinking, who's the one responsible for the place right now? I guess Pearls would be the Well, I don't know. Did they give a literal child power over this place? Well, we'll see. But this is kind of weird.
Korean village, isn't that?
That's right. That's our hometown. Pearly and mine days.
What's this about treasures from the boonies?
But isn't Maya living with Phoenix? Or like it... No, I think they're just... Oh, actually, no, you're right. They're together there, and she just comes by occasionally for a hamburger or two or three. Oh yeah, you know, no, that definitely makes more sense than what I was thinking of. Yeah, actually, a lot more sense.
Ha! Very funny. You can laugh all you want. We'll be singing another tune tonight. Tonight? What about tonight?
And the Treasures of Korean exhibit doesn't actually start until next week, but the promoters send us some special VIP entry passes.
That's why I dressed up extra special today. What do you think, Nick?
I'm not seeing it.
Same Maya, different day. The sound letter here is Maya Fey. The younger sister of Mia Fey, my friend and mentor. I first met her 2 years ago. I was working on the case surrounding Mia's death, and ever since then... I'll be the one who's been keeping this law office afloat from behind the scenes. Actually, that's just a cover for her true identity. In reality, she's a spirit medium, and a bit of a shady character. Hey, who are you calling shady? And this little girl is Pearl Faye, but I usually call her Pearls.
So Prosecutor Godot. So the man's the prosecutor. That's wild. And why is his name Godot? Well, I guess I'll find out.
She's Maya's cousin and a spirit medium in training herself.
I know I'm a bit young, but I want to help in any way I can, Mr. Nick. Okay, how do you pronounce G-O-D-O-T? Is it Godot? Or Godot? 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 What the fuck? We'll get to that when we get to that.
Korean village is the home of the mysterious Korean channeling technique. And Maya here is the daughter of the Korean school of channeling's master. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's no joke. I've seen her power with my own eyes. It's the real thing. Alright. After Nick, how long are you going to make two gorgeous women like us wait?
Yes, Mr. Nick. I can't wait any longer. I want to see the exhibit.
Looks like I don't get a choice here. Might as well head on out.
Treasure exhibit poster added to the court record. October 11, 7:18 p.m. Lordly Taylor Main Exhibit Hall. It is another one of those fucking hotels.
Lordly Taylor, the city's fanciest and most expensive department store. Treasure exhibit, huh? I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed.
Okay, it's actually like a proper, what is it called? Store or like that. Should it be a museum? Nah, I don't know.
Wow, this is awesome! Yeah, you can make even the cheapest junk look great. It all depends on how you display it.
Oh, they even have a dusty old hanging scroll that was in the Fay Manor storeroom.
Yeah, I remember scribbling on it when I was a little girl. What, a family heirloom? Say, Nick! The person in charge of this exhibition is waiting for us in the basement warehouse. Alright. I guess we should go and say hello.
Sorry, I received a very... I received a very unpleasant message from who I can only hope is an actual bot. Anyways, I wish I could hide that, but I apparently cannot hide it from myself. Great.
I guess we should go and say hello.
Well, let's start examining things first.
I think I remember this old folding screen here.
It just got? No, Godo? Yeah, the T sound. Yeah, sorry, I misread that.
I'm pretty sure it was an important piece of evidence in that murder case that happened in Korean Village.
This folding screen is the greatest of all the spirit channeling secrets. The 6th Deep Korean sacred writings folding screen.
If it's so secret, why is it the most prominent thing in the exhibit?
No, they're just some weirdo telling me that they love my streams and, you know, allowed to be a fan and whatnot, and then posted what I can only describe as the worst Discord username I have seen thus far. I'm not gonna read it out loud, but like, because it's gonna be one of those scammy ones and I don't want any attention to them, but like, let's just say that, yeah. This is getting out of hands. Like I say, dripping out of hands.
What's with this big cushion? It's just laying around with nothing on it. Well, it must be for the greatest treasure of all. Greatest treasure? Is there something like that?
Is that... Did someone post Goatsy on Discord? Actually, no, I could see that happening. Absolutely possible. Ah, great. Great. Just fantastic. And of course, a Yu-Gi-Oh player. Yeah, no. No surprises there.
Huh, what? Well, of course there is, right, Pearly?
No, yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'll bet it would really take your breath away. A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's the title in English. 108 Ways to Save Money.
Oh, this is the same one as that was on the, you know, the...
I'm pretty sure the number has gone up since the last time I saw it. Well, we're always looking for new ways, so you know.
Or maybe they were asking for both advice. They first wanted somebody to take a look if everything looks healthy, and then, you know, ask if what kind of Yu-Gi-Oh cards they play.
Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life.
Well, no, it's a Christmas turkey. No, Thanksgiving turkey that you stuff, not a pig. Never mind, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say at first. Oh, Mystic Maya, look, I can't believe it.
Oh, it's so cute! It's a little diorama of Korean Village. Yeah, look at that. Somehow it seems to reek of dreariness.
Oh, Mystic Maya, it's your house. It even says Fey Manor on it.
Yikes, you're right! Kinda want to add the famous in front of it. Don't do it, Maya. They might get mad.
The hell are these?
They're just a bunch of old urns. Are these really treasures too? Of course they are! This is a treasure exhibit, isn't it? Well, yeah, I guess so.
I've been absolutely fucking awestruck by the ridiculousness that's been surrounding the new Animal Farm movie. I mean, I don't know, is it out yet? I don't know if anybody has seen it yet. I've seen some of the ad work for it, and it's... I don't think I've ever seen a movie try to fail more than that. And I've seen some pretty terrible, you know, ads for movies.
So all it takes is to be a treacherous age? No wonder nobody likes museums.
Come on, Phoenix, there are some cool museums. You would like that one place in... well, actually, never mind. I don't think he would. I guess he just doesn't like culture. Fair enough. Well, time to go basement. That's always a very nice place to go to. Burr. Why does it say Burr on that sign? What do you do with a sign that says Burr on it? Sorry, this is really not the time or place to have a pinpoint on that. October 11, Lordly Taylor, basement warehouse. Maybe someone's really cold. That would make sense.
Yep, this is a basement warehouse, alright.
Is spicy scary? I feel like a monster could jump out at any time.
Don't be scared, Pearly. I'll protect you. Oh, Mr. Wright.
Eek! A monster! You were right!
Huh? A monster?
Oh my fucking god. Who were you again, and what kind of voice did I... Oh my god. I'm trying to remember which case was this even. I thought it was gonna be Gumshoes or something. She was in the yeah. She just has different setup. It's I'm trying to remember her name. She was in the last case. Yes, last case. Fuck. Come on, it's been like a month for me, I think. Yes, it actually has, well... It has almost been a month for me. I can't remember her name. Oh, God. Anyways.
Good evening. It's good to see you again. I know you. Ah, nice to see you again too, little miss.
Hello.
Is she a friend of yours, Nick? And how do you know her, Pearly?
Andrews, Jesus fucking Christ. I was so sure of A, but I wasn't sure if that was gonna be the first name or last name. Oh my god. Well, I can't remember the first name either, so... Adrian, yeah. It's right on the screen. Oh my god, I'm not reading enough.
Well, nice to meet you. I'm Adrian Andrews. I'm in charge of the promotion and planning of this treasure exhibit. I'm also responsible for the security arrangements.
Nice to meet you.
Adrian sure has changed since we last met. So this is the warehouse? The really valuable exhibit items are still stored away in here?
Oh, well, let me look around a little bit. Burr.
Looks like a part of big signboard. All I can read on it is Burr.
Aha! I've got it! Maybe it's supposed to say hamburger.
Fuck, she might be onto that.
Why would anyone write hamburger that big?
Like maybe for the World Hamburger Festival or something?
I kinda doubt it.
Aha! I've got it! Maybe it's spaghetti!
Why are you talking about food? Oh wait, that's normal for you. Anyway, it says Burr. There's no way it could be spaghetti.
I don't know, Phoenix. Burr and get sound pretty same.
Well, maybe it was a typo. It might have said Spaghetti Festival. What do you think? She's so fucking unhinged. I don't know how to react to this.
Okay, to me. Besides, spaghetti is the only thing more tangled than your reasoning.
Computer.
This computer, it looks like it's hooked up to the security camera above.
And that means what?
The camera is set to... God. Camera is set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out of the storeroom. I think I've seen this one before. And the data from the camera gets uploaded to this computer here. That's what.
I see. There's some pretty high-tech stuff.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's a security camera. It's trained on the warehouse door. It's set up to take a picture of anyone that enters the exit or enters or exits the door. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, they say. Very valid thing to say, but I cannot talk apparently. Oh my god. I'm gonna slide. Oh. It would not be a Ace Attorney game without a step ladder.
Look, a ladder!
That's a step ladder.
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right, sorry. Why do I feel like we've had this exact same conversation before or somewhere? Oh my god. It really is just... history just repeats itself, huh? Ooh, that's a cool statue. Missy, wait, take a look at... take a look next to the door. That's Mystic Ami, right? Amy... Maybe Amy? Ami? I'm not sure. Also says Annie on the wall. Somebody's a big Star Wars fan. Oh, it was May the 4th yesterday. I completely forgot about that. The Star Wars Day, that is. Yes, that's the statue of the woman who invented the Korean channeling technique, Ami Faye. I think Ami, maybe. It would be, yeah. No, I don't know. This statue is a loan from one of the training halls on the Faye branch family. In fact, it just arrived this morning. Ami Faye's golden statue added to the court record. A statue of the founder of the Korean channeling technique is holding the... Shikishido. Shiki... I don't know how to pronounce that. What's that creepy looking thing she's holding?
Don't ask me, how should I know?
Well, you are the future master, right?
Maybe so, but this is the first time I've ever seen this statue.
That thing is a Korean... Shikishido? Shikishido is a ceremonial sword. It's not a real weapon, so the blade isn't sharp.
Oh, phooey! I wanted to cut something.
Well, don't worry, Maya. I'm sure there's about to be a murder happening here that's gonna be involving that blade. The not so sharp blade. What are you eyeing me for? Fucking psychopath tendencies. I wouldn't expect anything less from Maya. Nick, what's that big door over there? It looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there.
Really? Let's go in. I want to take a look.
Oh, I'm sorry. Unauthorized personnel aren't allowed in there.
Did you hear that, Nick? We're unauthorized personnel.
Why are you telling me that? Okay. Oregon. It says Organi.
No, it doesn't, Nick. It says organize. You just gotta see the last two letters.
Yeah, well, I guess no one else could read it either because the display's a mess.
Yeah, you must feel right at home, huh? What the fuck?
Man, Phoenix really is just catching strays left and right and doesn't fucking care. Or cares, but just, I don't know. Rolls with it. It really has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright?
Nick, what's going on? Who is this woman?
Why are you freaking out on me?
What? I just thought it'd be more dramatic if I got all worked up, that's all.
Missy, you shouldn't let him off the hook so easily. Please, Maya, don't say anything that'll needle pearls further. Mr. Wright was there for me when I really needed help. It was something that happened 7 months ago. Yeah, it's the same year. You remember, don't you? The Nickel Samurai case?
Not really. I was stuck in a dark wine cellar. Did that escape your memory, Nick? After that, I quit being a manager and started this job. Wow, that's tough. I'm sorry, Miss Andrews. If it wasn't for us. No, don't say that. I'm glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone else that was involved, I was able to change my whole life. I really am grateful. Wow, that's a relief.
Lordly Taylor.
I'm really impressed, Miss Andrews. Handling a huge exhibition like this must be very tiring. Well, Lordly Taylor is celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. The works on display in the main exhibition halls are worthy of the finest museums. Woohoo! Did you hear that, Pearly? The finest museums.
Yes, I did. That's really wonderful.
So this basement warehouse is pretty well protected, huh? Yeah, of course it is. After all, there is some priceless treasures here. The security guards are all very highly trained as well. That sounds good. So what is with that face she's making? Oh, look, it's already 8 o'clock. Have you all eaten it yet? Well, actually, I've already made a reservation at the restaurant on the 12th floor. Why don't we all dine together?
A table for 4? She didn't know that we were coming, right? She could not have known. This is a really weird thing to do, but like... Okay.
Oh, I like the sound of that! Dine! It sounds so fancy!
I'll have the kids' lunch.
Ha ha ha! Apparently it's dinner, not lunch. Why don't you go for it and really eat your fill with kids' dinner?
Okay, in that case, 1 kid's dinner for me.
Ah, shall we head upstairs then?
God, sorry, I think yesterday was too much for me. My voice is still gonna been a bit in shambles.
After that pleasant evening, all that remained was to wait for the exhibition's opening. It was wonderful seeing Miss Andrews looking so happy. None of us could have imagined that the very next day something terrible would happen.
Don't kill Andrews, please. That would be just really mean. October 12th, 10:09 a.m. Wright and Cole offices.
Nick, this is terrible! What the? You're cleaning the toilet again? I never knew you were such a toilet freak. Give me a break, would you? My brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time.
I'm going to turn on the TV. We're going to update on the recent treasure heist. Based on the clues found at the scene of the crime, our authorities have announced that they believe it was work of the renowned Phantom Thief, Mask D. Mask.
Mask D. Mask?
According to the spokesperson, Lordly Taylor received a threat letter some days ago. This is the 5th heist by this Phantom Thief who only targets rare treasures.
Lordly Taylor?
Well, Nick, what are we going to do? Don't you dare go back to scrubbing the toilet.
Treasure, Lordly Taylor? You don't think...
Yes! Now get up, Nick! It was stolen by Mask D. Mask. Our most valuable treasure. The Korean sacred urn was stolen!
So valuable you didn't bother fixing it up, huh?
What?
Don't mind if I do.
Charlie, a quite decorative plant. When she was alive, I really loved it. She even went so far as to make it our mascot.
Okay, I feel terrible for this, but I initially thought that Phoenix is talking about... When Phoenix says that when she was alive, it was about Charlie. And that Charlie has been replaced by a plastic plant. But no, Mia was the one who used to be alive. Oh boy.
It must be nice to be a plant, being able to just sit in the sun and photosynthesize.
Hey, Nick! No time for daydreaming!
That's right, Mr. Nick. No time for daydreaming.
Oh man, until I find that urn, they're not gonna give me a second of peace. There's a giant building just outside the window. It's a Gatewater Hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. The chain is getting so rich that they bought a whole chunk of the next town over and started building a huge theme park. It's going to be called Gatewater Land.
Yeah, actually, I don't even know. Is Maya even on the payroll? Or She just hangs around, I guess. Yeah. She gets food out of this, I guess, so she's happy. They're making a theme park?
And to think that 2 years ago, it was just a little hotel for businessmen. An old movie poster. Apparently this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. A long time ago.
Oh, they replaced that with the Mia poster again.
Maya watched it recently and said she cried all night too. Which I guess is why it's back up on the wall. I'll have to check it out one of these days.
I swear to God, if that movie is gonna actually appear in one of these episodes.
They were looking legal books standing in a formidable row. They mock me. Actually, I've neglected them for so long that they're covered in a layer of dust. Maybe I should actually try reading them once in a while.
Hey Nick, there's no time for reading.
Yes, Mr. Nick, you can always read later.
I guess I won't be getting any peace of quiet to even read until I find that urn.
Oh boy.
It's my desk. I don't get to use it much, so the dust bunnies are starting to mount their assault.
I thought the sentence was going a very different way at the moment of the mounting.
Maybe I should wipe them out with a few well-placed swipes of my cleaning rag.
Hey Nick, are you trying to make me upset?
Yeah, Mr. Nick, if you are worried about the cleaning, please leave it up to me.
At least Pearls is good at cleaning. I guess I better go find that urn.
Oh yeah, I guess, you know, we already know that Gumshoe's gonna be involved in this, so we know that there's gonna be some familiar faces as well.
Refresh my memory a little. What's this secret urn?
It's only the most important treasure in Korean village, that's all. Look, it's right there on this poster. Don't you remember what's inside? The urn contains a very important soul.
No, wait, does it even have ashes? It just has soul in it. Well, it used to have the soul in it.
Named the soul of Mystic Amifei, the founder of the Korean channeling technique. Right, Pearly?
Yes, that's right.
Hold up. I know that urn had the name Ami written on it. Now it says I am. Any idea how that happened, Pearly?
Well, and there are some things best left unsolved, wouldn't you say, Mr. Nick? Oh yeah, they never told that?
That's right, 1 year ago there was a murder in Korean village, Maya's hometown. The second urn, it turned out to be an important clue in that case.
Second urn added to the record. One of the treasures of Korean village, supposedly priceless. It looks like a plain old pot. What to do?
Okay, toilet is shinier than the judge's head, so let's see what's next.
What's wrong with you, Nick?
But wasn't that brought up during the trial? No, they only said that, you know, Mia. No, they only said that Pearls was in the hallway and would have seen anybody going through it.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you...
Mr. Nick, your beloved Mystic Maya's treasure has been stolen. Does that even bother you?
But I thought the urn was the village treasure, so I don't see how.
The village is Mystic Maya. She's the future master of the Korean School of Channeling. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Nick. I won't let you say you don't.
Okay, I do. So what am I supposed to do about it?
You hit it? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God! Sorry, I almost dropped the controller. Oh, God. Okay, anyways. Is it obvious? Go and find the bad guy who did this.
Yeah. And get the second urn back.
But I'm not a detective, I'm a lawyer.
That has nothing to do with this.
If you're a real gentleman, you would find it for your beloved Mystic Maya.
Man, oh man, there's no winning against Pearl's fairy tale image of love.
So, what's the name of this bad guy again?
Mask demask, Nick. Make a note of it. Mask demask.
Last year's incident.
Oh, it was terrible. I was arrested and everything.
You need to be way more specific.
1 year ago, the murder in Korean village. A man was killed during one of Maya's spirit channelings, and this urn would end up being a key piece of evidence that proved her innocence.
Mr. Nick, would you mind not telling Mr. Maya about that? Promise, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone I broke the urn.
Oh yeah, that's right. Now I remember, this urn used to say Amy on it. Until Pearls accidentally broke it into a million pieces. She tried to secretly fix it, let's just say it didn't work out so well.
Sorry, I'm not so good at arts and crafts spelling either.
Anyway, this is how her gluing project turned out. She put the pieces together wrong, and now instead of Amy, it says I am. I can't believe no one's noticed this until now, a whole year later.
I can't believe it myself. And she's just there standing, completely unaware of what we're being discussed. Let's get the basics out of the way.
So what do you think about this?
What about it, Pearly?
I'm not certain. What do you think, Mr. Nick?
Maybe 3 heads aren't better than 1.
Well, let's ask about the Magatama. That I already forgot this is a thing.
Oh, hey, it's my Magatama. So what do you think, Nick? Isn't it neat?
It sure is. Being able to peek into people's minds is definitely a nice advantage.
What? How do you do that?
What do you mean? You gave me this thing.
Well, I knew Pearly put some sort of spiritual power into it. But I had no idea they'd let you do something as cool as that.
Some future leader you are.
Next time you use it, let me know, okay? I want to see the people's minds too.
Is that a power we can let Maya have? Nah, she's... I was going to say she's harmless, but... Well, I don't think she would peek into people's, you know, secrets or like that. For the hell of it, she would definitely do that in the interest of blackmailing them for more food. Can we get more information about Ami?
You know, even I didn't know the statue existed until a little while ago.
Didn't Adrian say it's from a fake branch family's training hall or something?
Yes, there are actually a lot of training halls scattered all over the country. Hidden away deep in desolate mountains.
Why does it always have to be desolate mountains?
Because that's where all spirit channelers go.
Is this thing really all that valuable? It looks kinda, well, junky if you ask me.
But it's got the soul of Mr. Gami, the founder of the channeling technique.
So how much do you think you could get for it?
What? Sell the second urn? You know, I never thought about that. Hey, Burley, make a note of that. Ways to save money, tip 109. Sell treasures whenever possible.
You guys not getting money out of this? Whenever possible. Check. Does he know how to spell now? You're actually most likely.
Somehow I think Maya's going to be searching for a buyer for a long time.
Well, since I presented everything else, I might as well present this one as well. Oh, it's the same dialogue. Alright, time to move on. Main Exhibition Hall. October 12, Lordly Taylor Main Exhibition Hall. Alright, let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy.
It doesn't look like anything has been disturbed.
He looks pretty much the same as it did last night.
Bad guy, huh?
Yeah, you can poke around here, pal. Wait a minute, that voice. Oh no, not him again.
Phoenix, you don't like him? Phoenix, what is wrong with you?
It's you, and I'm the one who should be saying no again. Why is it every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal? I should be asking you that. Aren't there any other detectives? No, I should be asking you that. What are you doing hanging around here? I ask you first, why are you here
Alright, we got it. Why don't you two kiss and make up already?
She ships it. Hello, it's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective.
Oh, it's you, little missy. Actually, my name is Gumshoe, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Now is a good chance for you to try to remember it right.
And if it's too long for you, you can just call him Dick.
Okay, it's good to see you again, Mr. Detective Dick.
Yeah, good to see you again, too, I guess.
Well, at least his title in the text box doesn't say Dick anymore, or you know, after that. These are all the same, I think. Unless something has changed? I don't think so. What happened? Mr. Detective Dick, can you tell us about what happened?
Oh, you're trying to remember my name. Ada, girl. It's Gumshoe, okay? Anyway, the thief stole something called the Sacred Urn.
I know about that.
Oh, well, the criminal's name is Masty Mask.
I know about that too.
Detective, can't you tell us something other than that?
Well, I guess I sort of kinda owe you guys, in a way. Crime occurred last night around 1:30 in the morning. How exactly do you know that? We got an emergency phone call from a guard at the scene of the crime, pal. He said the urn was just stolen.
The scene of the crime? You mean here, right?
Wrong. That urn was being kept under careful guard in the basement warehouse. Basement warehouse? Huh?
So who was guarding the basement warehouse?
That guy, it's all his fault, and that thief got away, pal.
Okay. Who is it gonna be this time? This feels like it's gonna be another reoccurring character, and I have a really bad feeling. Actually, there are two options, but I think this could be Larry.
He sells one case and gets his well head thinking that he's an ace detective.
Ace Detective?
Or maybe that's someone else then.
Hey, Detective Gumshoe, about this Masty Mask. Is he famous?
What? You're joking, right, Nick? Masty Mask is the hottest thing since sliced bread.
I mean, that's only hot if you toast it, and then that's toast. Anyways.
Sometimes he appears as a museum guard. Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear known to surprise unsuspecting victims. But underneath those disguises is the true Masty Mask. So he's some kind of a master of disguise, huh? And he only goes after the finest works of art, pal. Last night was his fifth heist. If Lord the Tailor had only cooperated, I could have caught him this time.
What? And you knew he was planning on stealing the second urn?
Of course I did. The guy always sends his calling card before he steals something. Calling card, huh? You mentioned that on TV. So why do you call him an ace detective anyway? That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up.
So, what's he like?
Well, like I told you, Masty Mask has made 5 heists so far. On the 4th heist, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get the stolen treasures back.
Wow, that's impressive. All by himself?
Yeah, I gotta admit it, pal. Maybe he really is as good as he says. Every time the thief sends one of his calling cards, we send out our men on a stakeout. But none of us have ever gotten as much as a glimpse of the guy.
But Mr. A Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasures from the thief?
Anyway, he's at the scene of the crime right now, looking for clues. So he's down in the basement warehouse, huh?
Might not be Larry after all.
So what's this calling card? Here it is. But don't show it to anyone. It's top secret, okay, pal? What's this mark on the front? That's Masty Mask signature emblem, pal. You could say it's his mark. All these calling cards have going on them.
They didn't mention that on the news flash. No, fuck. God. Oh my god, my voice fucking dying.
We're withholding the details from the public for operational reasons. The only way we can tell if a calling card is real or not is by this emblem.
Calling card added to the court record. D-Mask's calling card sent before a heist. The emblem is top secret.
That makes sense. When you get famous, there are always imitators.
And my saying, if you work a little harder, then maybe you can have your own copycat someday.
Thanks, I guess.
A copycat in committing crime, or solving it, or winning trials, or losing them. Not of it is ever new here. Hey, you wanna talk about the statue?
And what about this? Sorry, pal. I didn't get much sleep last night and my brain's not really working right.
So I don't think sleep will really fix the problem.
Hey, keep it down. You might have a really good hearing for all you know. I might get mad if you heard. I can hear everything you are saying, pal.
Second urn?
To be honest, pal, there's something that bugs me. What's that? All the other artists that were stolen by Masty Mask were ones even I had heard of. They were all world-famous treasures. The Deer of Emanon, or the Crown of Bongnora.
The second Earth of Korean is famous too, right, Burley?
Of course, everyone in Korean Village knows about it.
That's what we call an unpredictable thief on our hands.
I wonder, does Gumshoe even... Does he have a home anymore? Does he sleep on the streets? Oh well, I'm sure he will tell us when we least expect it. October 12th, Lordly Taylor, basement warehouse. Oh yeah, because he... Yeah, never mind. Actually, that makes sense.
No matter how many times we come here, this place always gives me the chills.
And he has to make up for the rent of that couch. Yeah, you know, you're right. Yeah, because he also has to pay for the rent of the couch, you know, from his salary, which means that he literally gets nothing.
That's probably because it's air conditioned to protect the air pieces, you know?
What the hell is this gonna be like? Well, they seem a little, I don't know if flamboyant is the right word, but like big on show. So, I don't know, just something. Or maybe they're like a real creep. Not like a haughty level of creep, but... Welcome to my private little banquet of chaos.
Huh? What the heck does that mean?
What the fuck is this guy? I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please make yourselves at home.
Who are you anyway?
Shh! Silence!
Not a fan of that. Now I see, it's all becoming clear.
Well, what do you see?
It's why the truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium, they're very advanced at their trade.
Am I wrong?
Yikes! That's scary. How did you know that?
How, you say? The universal skeptic would say that how is nothing but a question of why. I am a traveler of both time and space, and a swimmer of dreams.
What is he talking about? I can't make heads or tails of it.
Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman. And introduce myself. The name is At Me. Look at me.
Are you for fucking real with this guy? Oh my god. Well, looking at something here for sure.
Nice detective. Oh, hi.
Don't intimidate Nick. Stand up and show him what you're made of.
The name's Wright. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney.
He said the name of the game. Title drop. I'm only 91 hours into this game. Oh my god. Oh my god. I didn't know it was 90. Holy shit. Anyways.
Hey, a spirit medium.
And I'm Parfait. I'm Mrs. Maya's cousin and spirit medium Ace apprentice. Excellent. Well then, shall we begin our little game?
Game? What does it? The phrase one short of a biggest doesn't come to mind with this guy.
Let me see what's different here. Sir, lawyer, please refrain from such crude behavior.
Huh? What do you mean?
This criminal is an artist. The crime scene is
The canvas upon which he paints.
only I, a detective at me, have an eye which is educated enough to read the signs.
Could you translate that for me, Nick?
I think he pretty much said, don't touch anything, amateurs.
If there's something you wish to know about, you have but to ask at me. I know everything there is to know about my rival, Mask the Mask.
What do I do now?
Does he have any top secret information? Stuff that only a real crime buff would know?
I'll think about what to ask while I listen to what Mr. Ace Detective has to say.
Do you like... Nope, yo. Got it. Not even allowed to point at the things. Shit, oh no. I'm trying to go back. What's going on? Okay, well apparently we physically cannot do anything here, so we just gotta ask.
So, are you really as famous as you say?
Of course. For a lawyer, you have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. Well, he got that one right. I had no idea anyone was left in the city that had not heard of me, and look at me. Yeah, that's your name. I am Mask the Mask, arch enemy. Mask the Mask's arch enemy. The Ace Detective look at me. At this moment, there are two mighty figures which loom large over this grand city. One embodies the nefarious force of darkness, the other the angelic cherubs of light.
Boy, now I'm really lost. What is he saying, Nick?
I have been personally on the heels of this villain since his first crime. After learning the criminal's patterns, I thwarted his very his very latest loathsome larceny. I even returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Regina, to the crime scene. And I did it all by myself. I took it back from Masty Mask, with my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles. Okay, I can respect the fact that he got those the wrong way around.
Yeah, they mentioned it on the news in the Great People Around Town segment. They said that the museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward.
I don't think the museum is allowed to do that. Well, compared to the treasure that I retrieved for them, it's not much.
So in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise.
Oh, tell us what you know about Masty Mask. And keep it simple, please.
Like about how I have devoted my life to forwarding his dastardly deeds. Last night, though, here in the bowels of this store, we were locked in a most glorious battle. I see. Hang on a second. No, wait, that's Phoenix.
You were here last night, here on Lord Taylor?
Naturally, wherever Masty Mask goes, you will find Atmi lying his elegant traps.
Elegant traps? More like the mask out elegance you and made you a beautiful getaway.
But this time I allow him to escape the illusion of victory.
I wonder if so.
Oh, jeez, fucking Christ.
I wonder if I should ask him about what happened last night in more detail.
Sure.
Can you tell us exactly what happened here last night?
No, but of course. After all, I always say there should be no secrets between aces.
I will get you nowhere, Pinocchio.
Damn. I first received the request for my services 20 days ago. And it was 10 days ago that we received Masty Mask's calling card.
Huh? You were hired before the calling card even arrived?
Yes. You see, this person who'd hired me is quite rigorous and thorough. Sorry, I don't know how I butchered that one.
That's Adrian for you.
A mere 10 days after hiring me, her worst premonitions were realized.
A calling card arrived, right?
Yes, so, ace detective that I am, I set a trap for the thief right in the warehouse. And waited for him, alone.
Alone? But why? Why didn't you go get the police for help?
Oh, ridiculous. Why would I seek help from such a singularly useless group of nincompoops?
You got a lot of nerve. After all, it was you that didn't ask it away.
I always operate alone and concealed, out of the sight and sight of others. Really not drawing any attention to you, huh? Okay.
Concealed?
Precisely. Even the guards on duty here were unaware of my presence. To fool your enemies, first you must fool your friends. It's my own original proverb. Okay.
Anyway, back to what happened last night.
As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through that entrance. Nevertheless, the sacred urn disappeared.
But that's impossible. How could it just disappear?
How, you ask? Don't be ridiculous, sir lawyer. If I knew the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here.
For someone who seriously messed up his own sake, he's rather full of himself.
So you're saying that even though no one came through those doors last night, our precious urn still somehow vanished from under your nose?
That's just not possible.
Okay. That's a little weird.
Can I examine these at least?
No, I cannot. Okay, so the sword is bent. Weird, mysterious goo on the wall. Really promising. Letters are still as fucked as they were. guess I start asking questions. Do not fear, young lady. I promise I shall retrieve my... Oh, Jesus Christ. I shall retrieve your own.
Thank you, Detective me. I'm counting on you.
The final round between Detective Luke at me and Master Mask is set to begin.
Still, there's something funny about this guy.
Yeah, but don't forget he managed to retrieve the treasure from the last heist.
Yes, I even have a video that details my role in the whole affair. I recorded directly from the news on TV. Can I interest you in a copy? How many do you carry with you?
No thanks.
I'm sorry I can't be more helpful. But I have no interest save that of finding evidence against my arch rival.
No, it's okay, Nick. Nick is just a bit of a piddling evidence hog. That's his defense style.
Piddling evidence hog, you say? In that case, I would simply be wasting my breath.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Thanks,
Thanks, Maya. Who couldn't you have said I was a rival and not peddling evidence hog? Why couldn't you? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry. It's trying to take a little bit of a toll on me.
Maskly Masks, calling card. It's got his emblem printed on it, right?
Quite impressive. But I wouldn't expect nothing less from my arch rival. And I'm surprised to see you in possession of such a top secret piece of information.
Well, we've got an ace lawyer, an ace spirit medium, and an ace custom apprentice here.
Yes, indeed. I think I could learn to like you, my fellow ace professionals.
I don't know if I really want this guy to like us ever.
Lots of ace people here. Well, Sir Liar, I've been told that you two are pursuing the mysterious thief.
Well, then I'm...
That's right. We're gonna fight Second Earn no matter what we have to do.
Excellent. I will trust you. I permit you to take a look around while I investigate elsewhere. If perchance you should discover something of value, return then to my office. My office of earthly delights at me, Detective Agency.
Office of Earthly Delights?
Well then, Sir Lawyer, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do. This guy is really fucking weird.
Oh, wait a minute.
And he's gone.
I don't like the idea of doing this guy's work for him.
Come on, Nick. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Just hurry up and investigate before he changes his mind.
I wanna go to his office too. Take me with you, okay? Okay. Well, I guess we now are allowed to investigate.
That pathetic looking food in box.
Ah! There's a box that had the second earn in it.
Don't touch it, there might be clues on thief's identity on there.
I worked so hard to make that box.
Huh? You made that poor excuse of a box, Maya?
Damn, Phoenix. I know that she also occasionally delivers and you have kind of the right to do that, but damn.
What's that supposed to mean?
Now, Ernest has always been understanding the winding way of Fate Manor. And there was no box suitable for it, Mr. Nick.
And I was so proud of it.
Poor Maya. Maybe it would have been better if Maskly Mask had taken the box too.
I guess the question is why he didn't.
Hey, Burley, do you know what this is? It's a computer.
A computer? I've heard of those. Yes, that's a cute name. weren't you at the precinct with us last time around, or am I misremembering?
It looks like this computer is for storing the data from the security camera. If someone comes in or out of the warehouse, the camera takes a photo of them.
Ain't probably a trap the detective said about.
Let's see if we can find at least find last night's data on some thing. Might even find a photo of Nasty Mask.
Let's see. Man, I really stink at forgetting these things.
Huh? What's wrong, Mr. Nick? You're sweating an awful lot.
I don't know how to pull up the photos.
I had no idea you were so pathetic with high-tech stuff, Nick.
Yeah, well, I managed to print out the camera data anyway.
Where is there a printer in there?
Guess you have to learn to crawl before you can walk, right, Nick?
Yeah, sure. Anyway, it looks like the camera only went off once last night.
Camera data added to the court record. The warehouse camera went off once at around 1 a.m. on the night of the crime.
Wow, this is awesome! What did Miss Andrews say it was called again?
Shikishido. Shikishido. It's literally 7-branch sword in Japanese. Or so says Miss Andrews.
Wow, that's pretty heavy. One hit 7 times the fun. Pretty catchy, huh? I bet it would sell like hotcakes.
There's something about it that bothers me.
Well, you're really firing on all the cylinders today, Penny. Pals?
Jesus, what the fuck, Penny? God, my voice is actually fucking fading. Jesus Christ. I could have get the fucking R rolling. God. This ain't a good sign. I might need to take a moment to take a bit of a sip. Jesus. Yeah, I think I bit my tongue at some point. Cause I'm yeah. I don't know at what point I did that. Maybe just a moment ago while I was having pizza, but yeah, I think. How do I miss that? Because I'm noticing there's a little bit of a. How would I say? A little bit of a sore spot there. Yep, I bit my tongue. Yep. Great. Anyways. I think I should be fine now. Hell is fine enough to. Yeah. It's like I'm noticing some of my words are like. It's not bad, so it's not like a bit like a piece of it or anything. I've had way worse, but Because I'm noticing I'm actually taking. I have like a certain kind of caution about certain pronunciation. Okay, I can work through that. Lisa, wasn't Mr. Amy holding it last night? And another thing, the show hasn't been last night. The show wasn't banned last night like it is now.
You're right.
awesome, Pearly. I wouldn't expect any less from my little ace apprentice.
The sword is bent, so that must mean... Last night someone used it somehow.
Aha! I just had a thought of something. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let me take the Acme Smash Mask demasked with it. Like this. Youch!
Oh, it's a courtroom. It's a courtroom yaoichi. Fuck that completely fucking full splat because of the C at the end. What the heck?
What do you think, Pearly?
Oh yeah, because she calls her Pearly. And Phoenix calls her Pearls. And I think he's even more bent than he was before.
Oh man, my head. My hair!
Oh no, did your spikes get spiked? Shikishido added to the core record. A ceremonial sword held in the hand of any face statue wasn't bent before the crime. I can't wait to explain that to the judge as to what the hell that is. Now, Michanik, what's that big door over there?
It looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there.
I guess that's where they were keeping the second urn.
Remember, Maya? Miss Andrews said we're not allowed in there.
Oh, game doesn't want us to have another discussion about the stepladder. Yet. Next time we're here, on the next day of the, Wait, fuck. If we don't have the, culprit yet, that means that there's gotta be more than 3 days in this because there's nobody on trial yet. Unless they blame Maya again.
Look what you did, Nick. You spilled paint over there.
I didn't do that.
If I wasn't here last night, I would have noticed the color this outrageous.
But this paint has already dried up.
Well, then you should have cleaned it up before you tried, Nick.
Paint doesn't dry that fast. Besides, I told you it wasn't me. It looks like it's been several days since it was spilled. Hey, look at this.
Wait.
There's some kind of shape left in the bottom left side of the stain.
Huh? You're right. I wonder what it could be.
That's a bit strange.
The statue of Mr. Amy is so cool. I want to call this gold statue of myself. We could put it in the office.
Hey, it's Wright and Co. How about a gold statue of me?
Mr. Nick, I'm sorry, but I noticed something strange.
Huh? What is it, Pearls?
A statue of Mr. Ami. Was this where he was last night?
Ah. I'm pretty sure it was closer to the door. Yeah, I think you're right.
No, actually, no, that was Pearls. I can't read.
Great job, Pearly. I would expect anything less from my ace cousin.
The statue was moved on the night of the crime.
And face calling the statue update in the court record. Moved the night of the crime. Got it. Nothing about these, nothing about those, and I think that's all that's in this room. Fair enough. I guess we just leave.
Hey, Nick, your cell phone's ringing.
Beep.
Hello, Phoenix right here.
Yeah, that's exactly how I would assume Phoenix to answer the phone.
Oh, yeah, it's me, Gumshoe. Gumshoe, what is it? What's so funny? I'll tell you what's so funny, pal. I finally beat him. I beat Mr. Ace Detective. Finally, this underdog is an alpha dog today. That stuck-up detective's he's match. Yep, finally caught him. Lock, stock, and barrel. There's no escape for him.
You caught him? Are you saying... You captured Masked Mask?
Bingo. Well, actually, he surrendered. But I still got him. Mask surrendered?
That's great! Someone can come and pick up the second urn.
Well, you see, I was gonna tell you. What? Something wrong? Do you think you swing by the detention center sometime? Detention center? He wants to talk to you. Mask days.
What? He wants to talk to Nick?
I'll be waiting for you, pal, so get over here soon.
Beep.
Detention center, huh?
We're gonna be defending Mask in court. Okay. Not what I expected. Though I shouldn't be surprised either. If that's where this is going, but this very strongly feels like that's where it's going. Let's leave those basement dwellers be for now. What in the fuck? I thought I was going to the detention center. Oh, good God. Oh, I need to go back to... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I need to return back home for that. Oh, this is great. Oh, boy. October 12th at Me Detective Agency.
Is it Detective Agency? Looks more like the set of some big great horror movie.
Hello? Is anyone here?
It looks like nobody's home.
Huh. What a waste of time. Hey, I know. Let's take that framed picture back with us as a memento.
Don't you dare, Maya.
I mean, I think I already know what goes on with this. I don't think they would portray such an obnoxious person if there wasn't something evil about them. Oh, yeah. Met them once.
Guess we'll have to try it back later.
Okay, that makes sense. But let's look at the... before we get any comments on the owner of these.
What a creepy painting. It's like he's looking right at me.
Maybe we should put up a big portrait of you in the office, Nick. I'll get a penny for you. Maybe we can pose while cleaning the toilet?
I think I'd prefer something a bit more dignified.
Hey, Nick, what's this thing here?
It's called a gramophone. In the old days, people used them to listen to music.
Can't be serious. I think it's probably for purifying the air or something. I'll bet you 50 cents. Come on, what do you say?
Forget it. You never pay up when you lose.
That was a free win and you still turn it down. What is wrong with you, Phoenix? I know you wouldn't get the money, but you would at least prove her wrong.
Wow, it's a huge hearth.
That's a fireplace.
So, what's the difference?
Now we're asking the real questions. I absolutely acknowledge the fact that stepladder is a stepladder, legally distinct from a ladder. But like, a hearth and a fireplace?
You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right, sorry.
Fuck! He's uneducated, just like me. Ah, fuck.
There's one impressive bookshelf filled with some very impressive books.
My Life as an Ace Detective, Unabridged Edition by Luke Atme. Ace Detective.
Hey, he's even got one of those ships in the bottle thingies.
Oh, would you look at that? There's a little Luke Atme doll at the helm. How cute.
There's a microscope here too. I wonder if he was researching something. And glass lights have different names on them.
This one says Atme virus. This guy's just starting to make a name for himself, huh?
Where have I heard of a megalomaniac naming everything after himself? Every chance they get. Huh. I could swear it must have been near the Gulf of America at some point. Nah. I'll remember it when I get to it.
It's getting kind of irritating, actually. This desk is literally covered with all sorts of chemistry equipment.
Oh, I just love chemistry. Say, Nick, I bet you didn't know this, but water is made up of carbon and hydrogen.
Well, I certainly don't know that one.
No. Not carbon. Oxygen. Oxygen, hydrogen.
Oh? Well, they're always out there in 30s, I guess.
Okay, I have a very important question about Maya. Does she know that the Earth is flat? That the Earth is round and not flat? Does she think that the Earth is flat? Because I am not sure at all. At this point. Because this is really some of that, like, well, you know, we can agree to disagree. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. God fucking damn it. God. But yeah, no, yeah. I mean, naturally, there's the people live on the ham or like the steak part, where all the life is on. It's like a big, you know, meat and soil based hamburger, you know, steak. I mean, yes, it's my bad, to be honest, but fuck. But and then, you know, naturally there's the skybox that consists that's the top bun of the hamburger. That's where all the air is and all the sky and the stars and sun and moon, all that stuff. And you know, it's changed every day by the great baker of this world. Because it goes bad overnight. So then you get a fresh bun in the morning, which is when the sun comes up again. And then the bottom part, I guess that's probably the afterlife. That's where all the corpses, you know, eventually drop as they're laid to rest in the ground. They'll just, you know, burrow through to the bottom layer, the bottom bun, as they say. And they spend an eternity feasting. I think that's how she probably views the Earth. Anyways, where the fuck were we again?
If by alternate theories you mean the ones you make up inside the head of yours.
Cool. Nothing about the suitcases? The weird... This place actually is really bizarre. And I don't say that lightly. It's so hard for me to piece anything together because this is all just for a show. Well, time to move out. That's the wrong place, isn't it? Yep, I need to go here. From here I can go to the October 12th, Detention Center. Visitor's room.
Hey pal, welcome to the detention center. You're sure in a happy mood, aren't you? Yep, after all, we call Masty
Right, but, so where's the second urn?
Oh, sorry about that, pal. I guess I didn't really think about it before. But you're the victim in this case.
Huh?
Well, I guess I should let you guys hear the story straight from the horse's mouth.
You know, he's right, Nick.
He is?
If you think about it real hard, we are the victims.
Oh, fuck yeah. I was waiting for Maya to play the victim card. She's been the culprit. She's been on the culprit side of things for so long. Well, maybe that whole Mia case, she might have felt like a victim as well. Not the victim, but a victim.
Well, I guess so, in a way.
I'm so used to thinking that Oh, the victim has a dead person's cost. We're always on a murder case. Murder cases.
Excuse me.
But anyway, I have to get the sacred urn back.
Please don't just ignore me.
Ah!
Oh, okay, no, definitely gotta go with a lot lighter voice on that one.
Who are you? I'm mask. The mask? Okay. Hey, Nick, doesn't he look kind of, well, gangly? I'm Rondelite, the famous Masty Mask.
I don't think this guy could punch his way out of a wet paper bag.
The same here, but you know. Anyways, let's do the usual.
This guard monitors the visitor's room. He looks nervous being this close to an alleged thief.
There's something very familiar about this theme, actually. It's like a bit of tango. And, it's very interesting.
Smile, you're on candid camera.
Hi?
So you're the masked mask guy?
Yes, you bet. No, that's wrong. You see, it's complicated. Sort of yes and sort of no. If you know what I mean.
If you know what I mean. I have danced once in my life at least, maybe even twice. Maybe I'm thinking of something else though. But I know it takes two to tango.
What's wrong? Well, when I say wrong, what I really mean is to say it's not right per se. You see, it's not spelled mask demask, it's actually mask star sign demask. What's with this guy?
Well, he's a timid little weakling, we know that much.
And don't do that. Don't look at me like that. I don't need your pity.
And a major crybaby too. So why did you give yourself up?
Well, you see, it's because, well, I know why. It's because you stole such a priceless treasure. And now you're all alone with guilt. Am I right?
Priceless treasure? That broken old urn?
I have a little favor to ask.
Yes, what is it?
Could you, go and talk to Desi? Desi?
Let's slow it down a little bit. Where's the second urn?
Look, we really want our urn back. Where is it? I'm sorry, I'll give it back. I really will. Maybe no. No, I can't. I can't make promises I can't keep. I'll just end up hurting people. Mr. Nick, I couldn't hear what he just said, especially the last part.
Demask? Do you think you could speak up a little?
Yes, sir. I will. I promise. Maybe not. You see, I'm already speaking in my normal voice, so I really can't do anything. Mr. Demask, what about the urn? Oh, yes, the urn. Right away, actually, no. I wouldn't mind telling you, but actually, I'm afraid you wouldn't believe me anyway. Enough already! Just tell it to us straight! Please don't yell at me. I'm sorry. That urn, I lost it. What?
What did you just say? Did you say you lost it?
Yes, no, maybe so. I mean, yes, I lost it. train? Well, you know, I lost it. Like I said, these things just happen. You're on the train and you get distracted and you forget your bag, you know? What? You forgot our second earn on a train? Wait.
Wait a minute. You went on a train just like that?
No, I was just speaking hypothetically, that's all. Anyway, I'm sorry. I just lost it. I just lost it somewhere. I don't know where.
This guy's story is more surreal than Dali painting.
Are you really sure this creep is Masty Mask?
Maya, don't call him a creep. Although I do have to admit, I understand the doubts about this guy.
Alright, who's Desi?
So who's this Desi person?
Are they the great mysterious monster of the Loch Ness?
Please don't talk about my wife like that.
Now, I don't know if it's insensitive for me to be shocked about this, but like... Good on you! Okay.
I guess she must be his wife.
I hope it's a person, though. I hope he's talking about an actual person. The next best step is it's some kind of an object. Which, if it's an object, I hope it's not a person, because objectifying people is not right. But the last case, the last best case scenario of referring to anything as a wife would be a pet, and I don't want to have that conversation.
I'm sorry, the truth is, it was my wife that told me to have you all come here. Do you think you could go and see her at my hideout?
Hideout?
Mr. Nick, what does he mean by hideout? Oh, sorry, naturally I mean it's in my secret base.
Secret base?
Well, my apartment actually, Palazzo Pel Pepe, third floor.
Should I have given him an Italian accent? No, probably not. Would be maybe a little bit insensitive.
Let's go have a look, Nick. To Masky Mask's hideout.
Something tells me that she just likes the sound of the word hideout.
Hey, you wanna tell me about this?
Oh, that's Master Mask calling card. Pretty nice looking, huh? He looks so happy. I'm not very good at writing, you see. So I bought a book called How to Write Business Letters and Study Hard.
The kid's determined.
Well, I guess you could call thievery a type of business.
Age 23. Okay. Bit of a pitiful guy. Actually, let's see the urn as well.
I'm really sorry I caused so much trouble. If you're so sorry, then you shouldn't have stolen it in the first place. But the only thing I did wrong was lose it. That's not right. I was wrong either way. I'm sure the owners of the other treasures feel the same. He sure seems sorry. And who would have imagined that such a famous thief would have such a pure heart?
Have you seen this statue?
What do you think about this?
I don't really think I can help you with that. No, that's not. Well, the thing is, I don't really know if I can say one way or the other. I didn't really catch that.
Don't worry, you didn't miss anything.
No, actually, no. Once more.
What do you think about?
Well, actually, that's the same dialogue. Well, off to Desi. It better not be a fucking blow-up doll. October 12th, Masty Mask's hideout.
Wow, check this place out.
No doubt about it, this is Nasty Mask's hideout, all right.
Who is it?
Is that you, Ronnie? Huh? Who are you people?
Are you Desi Delight?
That's right. I'm Desiree. Oh, you must be the lawyer. I'm the victim.
Yeah, that's us. Your husband told us to stop by and speak with you.
I'm IFA. This is Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. And Nicky Boy, I'm Maya. I can't tell you how grateful I am that you decided to help my Ronnie.
Wait, I need to check something. Did I miss that out? No, it's Ron Delight. I thought it was gonna be another one of those irony puns. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is a person, and I'm honestly good for Ronnie. Very friendly and outgoing lady. Those wheel earrings are certainly a look back, and I can respect that.
Hey, welcome.
Did you really call me Nicky Boy?
I just take in all this first.
It's Nasty Mask.
There's a tape recorder hanging from his neck.
Let me see that.
Click. I'll be taking this crown now. Better luck next time, gentlemen.
Huh. I don't get it. What's this supposed to be, Nick?
This one looks vaguely familiar.
Oh, I know. It's a fishbowl. Well, an upside down one anyway.
I think it's a helmet, an alien helmet.
Should it be an astronaut helmet? I never understood that. Why should? Doesn't matter. God, if we're gonna meet old bag again.
And that looks like a tape recorder or something next to it.
I think it's a transceiver, an alien transceiver.
Nick, do you think maybe you could act like a grown-up for a little bit?
Maybe I should buy Maya to be more of an adult, listening low. There's a whole bunch of stuff piled up here. Piled up over here.
Dr. Cover, it's a missile! Did you know there's a dynamite in missiles?
But they're not heavy enough to be real. Oh wait, they're just really well-made toys.
What are these rolls of paper stuck in the trash can? Death of the Messerine Stone, the great Albatross strategy. Death of the Immortal Goddess statue, the great Knuckle Bomber strategy.
Yeah, I honestly don't know if I could survive another clash with the Wendy. with the Wendigo. Sorry, I think you're not supposed to use that term. But oh boy.
Did the police even investigate this place?
Well, actually, did they even figure it out?
Hey Nick, look at top of the chair.
Looks like an envelope and a letter.
Well, don't just stand there. Come on, let's read it.
Maya, you know we shouldn't do that.
Reading other people's mail is actually illegal.
What are you talking about? That letter could be an important clue.
No way, you can't just go reading a private letter because you feel like it.
Not just because I feel like it. It really could be important.
You know, I was sure it was a clue. I guess I wouldn't mind.
It's gonna turn out to be important, isn't it? Absolutely, it's gonna be somehow relevant to this.
There are a bunch of books lying here. They're all romantic-sounding novels about famous heists and fantastic thieves.
I initially thought that those were like science books. Or even science fiction books, but no, they're romance novels. Or, well, I guess not romance novels, but they're like heists. I don't know what the category actually is. Some kind of fantasy, I guess. Crime novels? Not sure.
Wow, look at all the bookmarks and notes stuck into them.
Let's see here. No, must remember the Steve's way of laughing. Very useful. Now, the calling card is an important part of any good thief's modus operandi.
Huh? What?
Wow, Ron really studied this stuff.
Oh, I see. Well, I mean, to be honest, this game came out like 20 years ago. Nowadays, the highest level of fantasy would be a like a manual for, you know, home ownership or something of that sort.
Nick, it's a torpedo.
It's hard to believe, but it sure looks real.
Where could he have picked up something like this?
At least I'll say that torpedoes are things people just leave lying around.
Bike, bird, gun, mask.
It's a bunch of cheap costume pieces arranged inside a nice frame.
Look, Nick, it's a fake beard.
There's also a mask made out of cardboard.
Here, Nick, try on this fake beard. Come on, try on.
I mean, crime didn't exist 20 years ago. Depending on who you ask, they'll say that crime was invented by Obama. It's literally been 18 years. Well, actually, technically, it's been 10 years, but like, oh boy.
Hey, cut it out.
Now put on the mask. Ah, it's Phoenix the mask.
I think I'm still pronouncing that wrong. Like, is it supposed to like de-mask? Like, should I hold the D longer? Should I, you know, do it differently? Emphasize on the tip, like, more power to the D? Or, I don't know. I just don't know how to... I've never figured out how to pronounce that whenever there's that in anything. I guess it's demask. No, but I mean, like... I just don't know how to pronounce that. But yeah, you know, you're right. I got sidetracked, definitely. We got Twink to save. I mean, like, we got Ron to save. Apparently. Or figure out why he needs saving. Well, we know why he needs saving, but... Anyways.
No way, I'm not stealing from a thief. I have enough bad karma as is.
Well, I think that's... Oh, there's still the hot air balloon.
Oh, that's cute. That's so cute. It's called a hot air balloon, you know?
Wow, there's no fooling you.
I want to be my own balloon now. I will let you ride it, Nick.
The emblem on the balloon is supposed to be top secret. That's proven out that Ron Delight released Nasty Mask.
I mean, if... Oh, okay.
I better not tell Maya. She gets kinda scared when it comes to celebrities.
Well, I guess that's all that's here, so time to actually address the lady in the room.
About your husband.
Isn't he the cutest? A bit weak sometimes, though.
A bit?
By the way, did you know they mentioned Maya on TV?
Huh? Really?
They said you own the urn and that you're doing some shady training in a law office now.
Remind me not to watch that channel news program.
After I saw that, I thought it might be a good idea to meet the lawyer they mentioned.
I see.
My Ronnie, he has a powerful imagination and gets deluded easily. He kept insisting that he was going to surrender to the police. I didn't know what to do. It was me, I stole that urn, he kept saying as if it was even possible.
Huh? But are you saying he didn't?
Haha, of course he didn't. Why would my Ronnie ever do something like that?
Well, you know... It's a priceless treasure and he's, you know...
Is it possible his own wife doesn't know his secret identity?
I mean, this is their apartment. Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, I need to figure out what the fuck is happening here. I don't get one thing anymore.
Me, I'm the kind of woman that needs excitement in her life. Oh, excitement, huh? Yes, I'm at my happiest when I'm racing along with my bike going at full throttle. Riding a motorcycle is like putting your life on the line. You know what I mean?
That's not how you should ride a motorcycle.
Well, I think that depends on how you ride it.
I'm the type that can't stand living a boring, dreary, old life with no action. No offense, but your husband, Ron, doesn't exactly look like the risk-taking type himself. You're right about that. He's definitely not one for feels in danger. But I do have to say that he makes up for it in other ways.
Other ways?
Yes, money. Ron is incredibly rich and super generous. He bought me a bike that's so fast it would make your head spin. And shopping, I like to shop so much it makes Ronnie's head spin.
Women be shopping. What was the origin of that? It supposedly doesn't sound as bad as that statement actually does, but... Anyways.
The other day, it actually happened. His head actually started to spin.
Man, talk about a high-maintenance wife.
So where does Mr. Delight get all his money from? Ronnie's a security guard. They put their lives on the line, right? So they get paid tons of money in return. Tons of it.
Fuck. Wait. What the fu- No, this gets more and more confusing actually.
He's a security guard? I think it's my turn for my head. It's my turn for my head to spin. Can you tell us about what happened last night?
What time did that incident take place again?
What time was it again, Maya?
Oh, Ronnie just happens to be a really terrible security guard apparently.
According to Detective Gumshoe, it was around 1:30 in the morning. Nah, last night was horrible. I got pulled over. Pulled over? Yes, I always do my best flying at night.
Flying? You're talking about your motorcycle, right?
Yes. Anyway, last night I got pulled over by a policeman. I can't believe he caught up to me. It was a great chase, let me tell you. When he finally caught me, the poor man was as white as a sheet. It was about 3 in the morning when I finally got home.
Sounds like she's got an airtight alibi.
Well, what about Mr. Delight? I don't really know. We weren't together at that time of the night.
Oh yeah, she means that they were not in the same room.
But when I got home, he was already fast asleep.
So basically he's got no alibi.
Do you want to talk about this?
So what do you know about this?
No, you can't show her that, Nick. That album is top secret, don't you remember? It's not like it's in her living room every day and every night.
Oh, oops, sorry about that. The way she just said top secret was a worse giveaway than what I did.
Oh, when I heard the word top secret, it just piques my interest like nothing else.
Yeah, no, that's... I think she needs a layer or two on... for that suit. Overall, it doesn't seem much like protective leather to begin with. It's like performative leather. Well... Also, does she have a helmet? Well, maybe she when she drives. Hopefully. Hopefully. Those earrings will get in the way. Probably. Hey, you know anything about the urn?
Oh, that's so mysterious looking. I love all stuff like this. Really? That's one of their most treasured possessions. There's gotta be a whole exhibit of Lordly Taylor with these types of things.
My looks so heavy. Maybe she's lit up like a 1,000-watt bulb.
Okay, I didn't have better words to describe it. Performative leather is the first thing that comes to mind.
Terrific. You can count on Ronnie and me to be there. Sounds like fun.
Ha! Oh, yeah! Oops, looks like that light bulb is starting to flicker.
I am... How about this?
Would you take a look at this?
Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't the faintest idea. Because this don't get out enough.
Excuse me, but okay. She doesn't get out enough, but she drives around for God knows how much.
Oh, that's a mysterious looking... That's...
Oh wait, actually, these are the same dialogue. Yeah, that's kind of the same dialogue. Is there really nothing else? Lady, I know we dropped here out of the fucking blue, but hey, you wanna no? You lost it? Oh, actually, fuck, I completely forgot. I can present these as well. I mean, those are not the most outrageous, earrings I've ever seen. I absolutely still would believe that, those would be absolutely wearable, but they're certainly a look. But then again, nothing wrong with somebody making one very specific thing that they do for a hobby or doing their time, or doing their own time as their personality, their only personality.
I know it doesn't look like it, but he can really get things done when he puts his mind to it.
Really? So when exactly does he put his mind to it?
Well, not very often, I admit.
Why exactly does Miss Delight see in her husband anyway?
Money, I think, is her first instinct when you... that's literally what she said when asked about this.
Wow, you must have really seen skyrockets when you first met to love him so much. Skyrockets? I didn't know people still use that word.
What the fuck's a skyrocket? About the mask?
Miss Delight, you must know, right? Well, your husband unmasked the mask.
Mask the mask? Of course, I know all about it. My husband is his biggest fan.
Yep, what? Huh? Biggest fan?
Yeah, and Ronnie can be pretty delusional sometimes. That's how this whole misunderstanding happened.
Oh, wait a minute. You say delusional?
Yes, that's right. I just don't know what I'm going to do with him. You see, Ronnie actually believes that he is the mask.
What? What are you talking about?
Alright, tell me about the Lulu. Just how much and how severe?
So when did Ron first become Mask the Mask?
What are you talking about? He's not Mask.
Huh? But wait a second. Look around at this room. This place is obviously Mask the Mask's hideout.
No, you're totally wrong. A real deep hideout wouldn't look like this. It's because Ronnie is so timid himself that he looks up to heroic figures.
Heroic figures? But Mask the Mask is a bad guy. So he's still good at it, huh? Could that really be true?
Well, I mean, not sure about that, but I think his wallet is about to get very diluted.
Anyway, if he really has stolen the urn, wouldn't he still have it?
Well, I suppose so.
Then why don't you ask him if he has the urn or not?
She has a point, Mr. Delight. Isn't exactly the criminal type. But something about Ron's behavior bothers me. Maybe it's true. Maybe Mr. Delight isn't Mask after all.
Say, can I ask you something, Nicky boy?
What is it?
I know I may seem like a bad girl on the outside.
We're doing the bad girl thing again? No. Don't start a sentence like this. Last time somebody did that, they got shoved to the ground. You need to be careful what you say in front of Phoenix. He's kind of a tough guy. Now, the one thing I won't stand for is illegal activity.
I had a feeling you wouldn't. You're tough, but I can tell you've got a good heart.
Except for the fact that she flies through the night on her motorcycle. Fuck, it would be one hell of a twist if she turns out to be the real criminal. Somebody framed my poor Ronnie, I just know it. Could you give this to Ronnie for me?
A letter?
A letter?
Yes, for Ronnie. I want him to fight back.
Mr. Light? Okay, you've got it. Just relax and leave it all to us.
Desiree's letter added to the court record. Addressed to her husband, Ron Delight, apparently contains something important. Well, don't mind if I do. Just open the letter up right in front of you. Ah, shit, you can't. Damn it, Phoenix actually has proper respect for people. Where did Pearls actually go? Did we leave her at the detention center? I mean, while that is a very likely scenario, nobody figured it out in like over a year. I think if anybody else knew how to spell in this world, they would have said something. I think she's got nothing to worry about. Hey, Pearls, I know we left you with a bunch of, non-convicted criminals here, but we're back now.
Oh, that's right. Here, this is from your wife.
From Desi, thank you. There again, the nasty mask. Actually, more like taken. My dear Ronnie, how are you? I'm doing fine.
He's scratching on that letter so hard. The ink is starting to be squeezed out.
He looks so happy.
You should write a letter to missing my IT, Mr. Nick. Yeah, but Phoenix has this, weird sense of, Oh yeah, I mean, I know the Phoenix figured it out, but Phoenix has this weird power of being the protagonist of the series, so he occasionally notices things that, absolutely nobody else in the setting possibly could. And he couldn't normally do that either, but it's when he uses 110% of his brain power, simultaneously reducing his life expectancy by about 20 years, but, all the more reason to, do that more. Mr. Lawyer?
Yes?
In the letter that Dizzy wrote, she said, ask this guy to be your lawyer.
Huh?
I know this will be asking a lot, but could you please take my case? My trial starts tomorrow.
Hey, hang on a second. He can't be your lawyer?
Why not?
What do you mean, why not? We're the victims in this case, right? Victims of this DMS guy.
Well, yeah, but according to Desiree, he didn't do it.
She said, poor man, he's stealing himself into thinking he did. Right, Mr. Nick? That is a long fucking sentence for you to remember by heart and even get it right. And even understand all the words. And also, apparently you were there. You just didn't want to talk. Well, okay, we could debate about the clever part, but a little goofy? A little bit goofy? Just a smidget of goof? Just a little teaspoon of goof? That's how he should be described? The man ready to swallow poison? That he very much knew was poison and was crucial evidence in a fucking court case? The man who is unable to turn a fucking paper around unless a court asks him to do that? Okay, fine. Yeah, comparison point. Fair enough.
Well, that's true. No, actually not. Actually, it's hard to say. Oh no, it's spreading.
No, please, I'll give you the treasure of your choice in return.
What should I do?
Ah, take the case.
Well, Mr. Delights, I've decided to give it a try. I'll defend you.
Really? You will?
Hey, what are you doing, Nick?
He's a thief. You can't trust him.
Well, he may be a thief. But I think there's more to this case than meets the eye.
Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you.
Pearls?
I can't believe you would defend this person after what he did to Mystic Maya. I'll never forgive you, ever. Wow!
Pearly, wait!
It's gonna be ugly.
I'll go after her.
I have things I need to still discuss with him.
Sorry about them.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to cause any trouble.
Well, you can have known she would react like that. Guess I might as well start investigating. Oh, Maya, where's Pearls?
She says she's going back to the office. Go check it on her later, would you?
And what about you? Are you okay with me taking Mr. Delight's case?
Yeah, I'm fine, Nick. I believe in you.
I think I'm going to cry.
I know you have a lot of work to do. I really appreciate it.
Okay, Nick, let's get this show on the road.
I really wanted to ask. I need to ask him about things. His wife told me to ask him about things, and oh no, I fucked it. Well, to be honest, I think I already asked about the urn, and the game normally doesn't move forward before you've gone through every possible options. But I didn't even check if he's got any more options to talk. Okay, that's really okay. I mean, okay, he said that he doesn't have the urn, so okay. I guess that's the information I was gonna get anyways.
This guard monitors the visitor's room. Looks like he doesn't have much to do right now. I can tell because he's looking at the camera and making funny faces. Smile, you're on candid camera. The camera doesn't seem to have a lot to take right now. The only thing it's watching now is that guard over there.
Well, okay. Don't think there's anything else there. I'll go here. Never mind. This is where I'm supposed to be. October 12th, Lordly Taylor Main Exhibition Hall.
Maya?
Oh, Miss Andrews?
I'm so sorry. It's my fault. Your precious urn. Your precious
Urn.
Please calm down. What's wrong?
It never ends. Everything I touch ends in failure. Maya, I'm sorry. I'll do anything to make it up to you. No, it's okay. Don't.
I know I don't look like it, but I'm good with my hands. I can make
You another urn. Okay, that's... Yeah, okay. That's a way to start that sentence. Cool.
Hold on. Just wait, okay? Breathe, calm down, and talk to us.
Forgive me.
Let's set some basic things here.
So when did you get the calling card from Miss Mask Mask? Let's see. Exactly 10 days ago. I was going to show it to the police, but that detective stopped me.
Isn't she? Well, I think Maya's already like 19? Yeah, she's 19. Because this is like 3 years after the first game. So, nothing wrong with where that was going. If that was where it would have been going, but, you know, she's just talking about making urns. You know, just some pottery. That commonly very non-sensual and, you know, sexualize the art of making art. That's also true. This ain't no circus. She's got standards.
So you asked Detective me to help with security?
Yes, in fact, it was about 20 days ago that I hired him. He seemed to know much more about Nasty Mask than the police. So you hired him for security even before the calling card arrived? Well, yes, I had a premonition that something bad might happen. I learned to trust my hunches. So that's why there are security cameras even in the basement warehouse?
Yes, Lord Taylor is very serious about their security measures. And it was their way of saying, bring it on to any potential thieves.
Well, he sure brought it last night. And even left with a nice souvenir.
Can you tell us a bit about the security for the treasure exhibit? It was all my fault. I never should have called this paltry little collection a treasure exhibit anyway.
Why do you say that? The urn that was stolen is a pretty important object.
Maybe, but its actually value after appraisal was, well, practically zero.
Shocking that a broken urn has no value.
Zero? I apologize until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable. But the urn contains the soul of Mystic Amy. Anyway, I left all the security arrangements to Detective Atme.
God, that is such a terrible fucking name.
But 5 days ago, I began receiving all sorts of other exhibits items from Korean. Lots of people started going in and out of the warehouse down there. So maybe one of them was actually masked in disguise. No, I personally checked out everyone that came through here, so that's not possible.
Fuck. Yeah, I mean, there are no ashes there either. We don't really know what the fuck's in there. Well, I guess nothing. Could be a little green frog guy.
Knowing Adrian, she probably even checked out what they ate for breakfast that morning.
Anything new here?
Wow, this is incredible! It's a tiny version of my whole village! Hey, I've got a great idea! We can make a miniature of your office, Nick!
I don't know about that. The whole place is overflowing with junk. You would die before you finish painstakingly recreating that mess.
Well, we can always clean it up first!
Ugh. True.
It's a faulty script of the Korean sacred writings, but I can't read what it says on it.
Really? But I thought it was some kind of important spell.
Yeah, my mother read it and taught me to memorize it. I'll be wrong if I ever forget it.
Looks like the Korean channeling school is teetering dangerously on the edge. That's probably where the sacred urn was going to be displayed.
Yeah, I guess so.
Should I put my attorney's badge here? There, you know, as a replacement?
I think it's a little too small for that. What about my Magatama?
Now you're being silly. That's definitely too small.
How large is the batch then? Yeah, doesn't matter. I need to think of that, considering I do have stories free to play afterwards, so, and then all coming after that. So it's gonna take me a while before I get back to this series. Especially because I have spent, I'm gonna guess about 150 hours by the time I'm done with this game. So I might take a little bit of a breather from it. But I probably will go for the Apollo Trilogy. If that makes sense time-wise. Or like that timeline-wise. I barely know how those function at all, so I need to look into that a little bit. But that would be the first one on my mind. I guess we'll go check the basement.
The pathetic looking wooden box.
Ah! That's the box that had the second urn in it.
Don't touch it, there might be clues to the thief's identity on it.
Yeah. Now we're so hard to make that box.
Oh, you made that bar excuse for...
Yeah, I'm already going through this.
I was so proud of it.
Why are we...
I really started to like this thing. It's so cool looking.
Okay, well, since I have the Apollo... Since I have the Apollo Trilogy, I might as well play that one. The next, I guess. But yeah, I need to look into that. Cause I don't think I even bought the Edgeworth ones yet.
I like to strap it to my waist and walk around town like a samurai.
Okay, that... Also a wild statement to read all of a sudden.
Careful, Gumshoe will lock you up and throw away the key if you're caught.
Our precious herb was right here on the other side of these doors.
Yeah, according to the security camera data.
Someone was in there last night. I'd like to do to him.
Oh, we don't know if it's a he.
According to the computer data, someone did in fact go through those big doors last night, right?
I guess so. I started to go off once, you know?
I mean... Does he have an interval on how long the shutter stayed open?
And if the detective brought this camera in with him?
Good question. Let's take a look at it. It says property of Lordly Taylor on it.
So it's borrowed?
Kind of strange for the ace detective, don't you think?
I mean, they could have also bought the camera. Oh, I have my reasons to doubt the ace detective already.
It looks like... it looks to me it's been dry for several days.
There's something suspicious about this paint mark. But only part of its shape oddly and it's shocking pink.
I don't see how the color of the paint is in any way important.
Well, I guess the question is, what did they need pink color for? And where did they have pink color in?
No clues here.
Oh, wait, I didn't...
When we were here with Miss Andrews last night, the statue wasn't where it is now.
Yeah, it was right next to the door, wasn't it?
Well, if someone moved it, it was probably the criminal.
Maybe he didn't like being watched by Mr. Amy while he stole the urn.
Hey, cut it out. You're giving me the creeps with that kind of talk.
Okay. I think that's all that's here. Nothing new, really. Hey, actually, I would maybe like to ask something about this.
Miss Andrews?
I know, it's all my fault. What's done is done. I'll make it up to you by making a new urn for you.
I'm just wasting my time. She's gone. She's too far gone.
Really? I cannot even talk to her? Ha! So much for the mental stability she was working on. To be honest, I kinda get it. I get it. She needs to talk to Phoenix again. That would drive a lesser man insane. Still nothing here, okay. Then I kinda have a feeling I might have missed something here. Maybe you do want to... Nope. Does she talk about anything here? Yep. Nope, she is straight up like, nah. Hey, I know what calms my nerves. The badge. She don't like him. Okay. Yeah, well, it doesn't help the situation either. Needed to talk to Phoenix again. You're also right, and I think a Mr. Von Karma died after talking to Phoenix. Miss Von Karma left the country. I think it's a solid assumption to make that nobody wants to exist on the same continent as Phoenix. I was surprised that Gumshoe, not being rich enough to afford a plane ticket, is still in the game, but I think he's just, you know, he's just stronger. He's stronger willed than most. I don't think I'm missing anything here. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't at least bring the character to the game. But then again, I don't know the full story of what happens to him. October 12th, Wright and Co. Law Offices. Mr. Nick, welcome back.
Oh, hi, Pearls. You're back too, I see.
I went and bought a strawberry cake. I'll go make some tea to go with it.
Hey, Pearls.
It looks like she feels really bad about what happened at the detention center.
Oh, thank God this game has a flashback, so I can remember what happened 10 minutes ago. My short, infected brain simply could not have the attention span to remember anything. Well, okay, I shouldn't make that joke because I literally cannot remember anything that happens to like 5 minutes ago. But like, I still find it. I still find this funny. Miss Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you. I'll never forgive you ever. I'm missing my IT's ready.
Oh, thanks.
Come on, Mr. Nick, please have some of this cake. Wouldn't be poisoned, would it? Nah, she wouldn't.
Yeah, thanks. Pearls?
Oh, excuse me, I was in the middle of cleaning the toilet.
Hey, it's okay. I just cleaned it this morning.
Too late.
This might be a good time for me to ask about her.
Okay, what's going on with Pearl?
I first met Pearls a year ago. It was when that murder happened at Green Village. I still remember what she said to me when we first met.
You're Mr. Nick, right? You're Mystic Maya's special someone.
Hey, Maya, I always thought it was because she was young, but...
Oh, what?
Pearls, I think she's got the wrong idea about you and me.
Huh? There's something you need to understand.
What is it?
It's kind of like a Korean village custom, sort of.
Oh. Oh no. Phoenix, I think you're in it for the rest of your life.
Pearl seems to love you a lot.
Well, it's because I'm her only cousin, and, well, because of the murder case last year, Pearl's mother is, well, kind of dead.
Oh yeah.
Maybe dead, I'm not sure.
I remember now, Pearl's mother, Morgan Vey. She's serving a prison term in isolation right now.
Oh, she's just in jail. Got it.
So you see, I'm the only family Pearl has right now. But it's the same for me too.
Maya.
My mother's gone too.
Also dead. They're all dead.
There are hardly any men in Korean village. Now
Now that you mention it, I never actually saw any men there when I visited.
I'm pretty sure I told you about it a long time ago. But how spiritual powers run very strong with the Fae family.
Yeah, you did, and that's why you're undergoing training to be a spirit medium, right?
Yeah, the thing is, only women can actually inherit the spiritual power.
Well, to be honest, I think it's just good that the Fae bloodline doesn't consider. Well, how many generations are we talking about for it to be relevant for there to not be men in the village? Never mind, actually. Well, I mean, yeah, you know, it's like every day I start the stream up, and I'm always so happy to see that all those people in the chat come back alive. It really is sad losing everybody every day, every time I lose sight of them. Life really is fleeting.
Yeah. That's why the whole culture of Korean Village kind of revolves around its women.
Well, that's understandable. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but because of that, there tends to be a lot of unsuccessful marriages.
Oh?
Well, men start to feel left out after a while, and then just start leaving. Especially if the man has a daughter.
Are you saying that Pearl's father?
He's gone. He left the village when she was very young.
Boy, that's tough.
Yeah, she grew up seeing nothing but unhappy marriages all around her. That's why she's so sensitive to things like that.
Oh yeah, exactly, you know. I mean, you can't believe the disappointment when I see myself in the mirror in the morning. Like, damn, that guy's here again? Didn't he die already?
Is your mother still missing?
Yeah, and no one has any idea where she is.
Maya's mother, Misty Faye. Current master of the Korean channeling technique. She disappeared 17 years ago after getting involved in a certain police case. But you're sure she's still alive, right?
Yeah, I know she is. It's sort of a spirit medium thing.
Yeah, I mean, you probably tried channeling her once or twice.
And if your mother doesn't come back, then what?
According to the laws of the village, I'll become the next master.
Mystic Maya, the master of the Korean technique? Sounds like a heavy responsibility.
Yeah, but there's no one else with the blood of the Faye main family who's a spirit medium. Well, Nick, why don't we go out and start investigating? We're not going to learn anything just sitting around the office.
Yeah, I know. But first I want to talk to Pearls.
Mr. Nick?
Yeah?
I acted like a baby.
Pearls?
I doubted you, even though Mr. Maya trusted you completely. I guess I still have a lot of training to do. Mr. Nick.
Yes?
From the bottom of my heart, I apologize for what I said.
Oh, it's okay. I'm the one who should be apologizing.
Well, I'm going out now for a little bit.
Huh? Where are you going? You're like 9.
I may be small, but I still have a lot of spirit channeling power. So I'm going to show you I can be useful too, by finding some evidence.
Hey, wait a... She sure runs fast.
Nick, let's back off and give her some room, okay?
Yeah.
She's 9! We should not maybe let her go out in the fucking streets searching for evidence in a crime scene, or in a crime case. Where we don't even know if the culprit is still out there. No? Just me? Okay. Nah, sorry. Just dumb thing to ask, I guess. Nobody here. No, wait. How do I navigate this again? Here, and then we go. Exhibition hall. Something's gotta be different here. Gumshoe, maybe? In the basement? Nope. That means it's gotta be... Look at me. Yeah, I mean... She's a Fae. When has anything ever happened to any of the Fae family members? October 12. At Me Detective Agency.
Hello?
Oh, hello. How lovely to see you again, my dear. Welcome to my abode. Relax and soak up the atmosphere.
We're actually kind of...
Shh! Silence! Huh. Precisely as I expected.
What is it?
Sorry. The truth has been once again elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium. Am I correct?
I think we've already been through this.
Huh, so my estimation was correct. Sorry. How truly elegant. Now then, what can I do for you? He's gonna have comments about all these things.
That's quite a large portrait of yourself you have there.
Yes, I wanted to say to everyone who saw it, look at me, look at me. With a model so fine, I knew the portrait would also be aesthetically pleasing.
That's nice. So the music in this room is coming from here.
Look at me, elegy, composed by Look at Me. This lovely device is called a gramophone. In days of yore, people listen to music on them.
Aha! That's just what I thought. Don't you, Sonic?
No comment, even. Nothing. We're not gonna talk about the science kit? Okay. It's a...
There's a cold breeze coming from this hearth.
It seems you've fallen for my little deception. You see, this fireplace conceals a rather unexpected device. Is it gonna be a television there? Yes, a high-tech air conditioner. Oh no, it's a literal air conditioner. What the how do... Huh?
Why would you put an air conditioner in there?
In the summer it acts as an air conditioner, and in the winter it's a heater. Clever. My head.
You mentioned before that you were on guard duty all alone last night.
Precisely. This is my 5th encounter with my arch enemy. I refuse to allow anyone to interfere with my rightful pursuit of my prey.
I heard you've been after Masty Mask since his very first theft.
Okay. Enough comparison. Enough comparing. Yes, my dear. I see you've done your homework. In his very first heist, that vile thief pilfered the famous jewel, the Tear of Emanon. I first encountered him in the museum's secret hall, the crime scene itself.
So that's why you were hired as a security for the treasure exhibit?
I'm pretty sure he said that Adrian Andrews hired him.
Yes, I borrowed some equipment from Lord Lee Taylor that set the perfect trap.
It must mean a security camera.
But I thought you were watching the area yourself too. So how did Masty Mask manage to steal the urn?
That's a million-dollar question. What is the mask's modus operandi?
Mr. Adme, did you know about the second urn?
I'm interested only in one thing, my dear, and it's the Masty Mask. Sick urn? That has nothing to do with this case. But
wasn't that what Masty Mask stole this time?
I am the hunter, sir. The urn was nothing more than a lure to catch my prey. Well, you really are giving me some Predator vibes. Do you yourselves remember the shape of the individual peanuts you throw to pigeons?
Maybe? I don't think I like this guy's attitude, Nick.
Same.
Well, anyway, it looks like he doesn't know about the urn.
There's something that's kind of bothering me.
Please, my dear, ask me anything you like. After all, we are all but seekers wandering alone in the dark.
Well, I was wondering how Masty Mask managed to steal the urn. I mean, is it strange that you don't seem to know?
Yeah, now that you mention it, it is strange. After all, you were on guard the night of the scene of the crime. Unless you were sound asleep, you should have at least seen Masty Mask.
Music dice. Oh. Yeah, you should probably lock him up.
What the? The Psylocke.
Psylocke?
Last time I did one of these, it took me an hour to get through it.
Hey Nick, what is this Psylocke thing?
Well, your Magatama lets me see when people are keeping secrets. By breaking their mental locks, I can find out what those secrets are.
What? This Magatama has that kind of power?
Maya, you're the one who gave me this Magatama last year.
Well, it's true that this Magatama is a prized Fey family heirloom, but probably was the one that actually imbued it with special powers, right? That's why I don't really know much about what it can do.
This is the woman that's going to take over the Korean Challenge School someday.
So how do you do it? How do you break the Psylocke thing?
Well, you present the Magatama to the person with the secret.
Cool! I can't wait to see it in action. Come on, try it out!
Oh boy, I think the future master still needs to learn how to be patient.
Please don't talk about patience. It makes me think of somebody very specific. You know anything about this? I'm sorry I can't be more helpful. I have no one to say that I'll find the evidence against my arch rival.
No, it's okay. It's just a bit of a bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, Magatama time. Let's see what he's got, or what he's hiding, or what I should have to find out what he's hiding.
Masty Mask MO. Get at me. You were standing guard at the scene of the crime. There's no way you didn't see Masty Mask commit the crime.
Well now, I can hardly see why you're so positive about that. Yes indeed, I was guarding the warehouse, that much is true. But I can tell you for certain that not a single person passed through that door.
I'm not sure why, but this Atme guy's lying through his teeth. I know, I'll show him some proof. Detective Atme, I have here proof that someone went through that door last night.
At least we're starting off easy.
There was a security camera set up at the scene of the crime. I should have automatically taken a photo of anyone that went through that door.
Oh, precisely.
I hope you don't mind, but we're already got our hands on the camera data. As you can see, the camera went off exactly once last night.
What? But my monocle didn't catch anyone in its flash. That's not a monocle, that's a, it must be some kind of computer malfunction. It must be.
Maybe it was your monocle that malfunctioned.
Oh,
Are you saying that I didn't do my duty properly? Again, you must have seen the thief last night. Question is, why are you trying to hide it? He's hiding it, there must be some reason. Something that he desperately wants to keep hidden. And I got just a piece of evidence that should prove it. Okay, let's suppose you didn't manage to see Masty Mask. In that case, the reason you didn't at that time was because you were...
Both unconscious and fast asleep are kind of the same thing, but like... I would say unconscious, probably? Yeah, because if it got bested by the... yeah.
I'm afraid that making a guess is not enough. Don't put your money where your mouth is.
Show me your evidence. Shikishiro. Shik... I don't know how to fucking pronounce this. I'm sorry. Because it could be she... Or Shiki. I'm not sure.
You at me? You were knocked unconscious by the thief, weren't you?
Surely you must be joking. You think that I, Luke, at me, could be knocked unconsciously so easily? Unconscious so easily?
This sword proves it.
That's...
Before the theft, this sword was in the hand of the statue of Amy Faye. Furthermore, at that time, it was not bent. There's only one explanation. You were struck on the head and knocked unconscious by this sword. Well, detective, how about it?
I'm impressed. You truly are an ace attorney. Another title drop. That's also why Dolly could not, you know... Well, actually, she absolutely could, you know, use her feminine vibe, you know, what's the term? Her gorgeous looks to sway Phoenix into almost killing himself multiple times for her. Unlock successful. That was really easy. I can't deny that there may be a small hint of truth in what you say.
So you were knocked out and the thief first clobbered you?
Clobber, what an ugly way of saying it. But I suppose you could put it that way. That coward struck me at the precise moment I turned to look at the computer.
So you never noticed that the thief had entered the warehouse?
No, the coward must have wormed his way through somewhere besides the door. Perhaps the air ducts or the sewer pipes. And then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here.
Ouch! Miss Annie should have his forehead examined.
Let me say that again. How could he have underestimated the thief that badly?
Shikishido updated in the court record. God. I should not be allowed to read words like that. I don't want to pronounce it wrong, but I also don't know any better.
Well, it looks like we got one thing cleared up anyway.
Actually, what did he say again now? The mask knocked at me out during the crime with a blow to the back of the head.
Huh? What? That Miss the greatest ace detective in the world?
No, that he never actually saw the thief.
Oh, that's right. The thief may not even be Masty Mask.
Oh, just one moment, Sir Lawyer. That the thief was unquestionably Masty Mask.
Well, you never actually saw him.
Perhaps so, but I installed a security camera for just such a contingency.
Oh.
Last night, the camera went off exactly once. Behold! This is a photo of the dastardly thief taken by the security camera.
That's him.
Mask the mask!
Security camera photo added to the court record. Photo of storeroom entrance taken by the camera on the night of the crime. The thief can be none other than the arch criminal, Masty Mask. After all, he has a very good reason for committing such brazen crimes.
What are you talking about?
Reasons.
So what did you mean by he had a very good reason?
Exactly that. Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. Are you shaming him for dressing up fancy? There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
But how would you know about that?
Have you forgotten? You're being the finest ace detective ever to walk on the face of the earth. The most brilliant mind since, well, ever. Look at me.
Well, I guess we better go take a look just in case.
Hey, sorry lady, we have a letter to look into.
Hey, Nick! Remember what Detective Ebony said?
Exactly that. Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You need to go and investigate.
A green envelope, huh? Looks like this is it.
Okay, let's have a look. If there was your true identity revealed to the world, come to KP Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring $50,000. 50,000? You could buy so many hamburgers with that.
This is blackmail letter. It sure looks like a major clue, all right.
Okay, the pursuit team started, so... No, is this the... Not sure if this is what it's called. Blackmail letter added to the court record. Printed with a fountain pen, found in Ron's room. Ding dong! Someone's at the door. I'll be right back. I won't take a second, I promise. Is this a gunshot? Never mind. Oh, thank you for coming. That's so nice of you. Who the hell would this be? It wouldn't be... That's not how Gumshoe talks. But he also would not be look at me. He does not... I don't... Honestly, I don't think he cares about anything by himself. I'm going with Gumshoe still.
Well, anxiety, I'm still in distress. I just can't help myself.
Please come on in. I'll make some coffee.
Really? Okay, I guess I'll make myself at home, pretty lady. Wait a minute. I know that voice.
Oh, Nicky boy, I'm so sorry, but I got another guess.
Ah, you're...
Butts! Oh fuck, what was his voice like again? Yeah, I can see it, and Maya too, what a fluke!
Oh, Larry, long time no see. What, you know each other?
Nicky boy? Do you know this girl? You know something going on?
Something? You mean like...
I underestimate you, Nick. A gorgeous lady like this? I'm married too? Way to go, dude.
I knew it. Just when things can't get any worse, it's time to cue in the Butts. Larry Butts, ever since grade school he's been... Not exactly a close friend, but yeah, we know each other.
Hey man, that was nice. I was your very first client.
We've got quite the storied history, he and I. And what he used to say still rings true. When something smells, it's usually the Butts.
Hey, come on now. You're embarrassing me. And in front of this pretty little thing here.
So you two are so you two are old childhood friends, I see. That's so sweet.
You two go ahead and catch up on old times. I'm gonna go check on my bike. Nice girl, that Desi. So how you been, Nick?
Too busy if you really want to know.
Does this ever end? I thought I was gonna have a nice, short, a slightly shorter stream, and I wouldn't maybe stress my voice out that much. I'm also noticing that I clearly am lacking a bit of energy. But this has to end soon. Oh my god. Oh, it's that late already. Jesus fucking Christ.
So what have you been up to this whole time? It's been 2 years since I heard from you. And what's with those clothes? You look, well, weird.
Hey man, that's a call for. This is my uniform from my part-time job. But I can't believe it's been 2 years. They say time flies when you're having fun.
What's wrong?
Nick, I gotta tell you, women. Say no more. Phoenix gets it. I don't trust him anymore.
You got dumped again?
Why, you know Bennifer? What kind of name is Bennifer? Oh yeah, actually she was in the... Yeah, never mind. I followed her all the way to Japan 2 years ago. That's where I met the famous Caddy Tom and my whole life changed.
Bennifer, Caddy Tom? I never heard of either of them.
Anyway, dude, Caddy Tom chose Hollywood over me. Can you believe it?
Well, actually, anyway, sounds like you had quite the adventure.
Women, they're so. Okay. Oh, but you're different, Maya. You're not like the rest. Not like the other girls.
Looks like he's still the same old Larry.
Why are you here, Larry?
So what are you doing here anyway?
What do you mean by that? I'm just a natural born nice guy, that's all. He's a nice... he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy? He's a nice guy. Well, he's a nice guy. Well, actually, I picked this up last night while I was working.
What? You say you found this last night?
Yeah, I had a driver's license in it, so I figured I would just return it myself. Ron's wallet added to the court record. Found by Larry at his part-time security job's company building, night of the crime.
Hang on, let me see that for a minute. I need it. Guess his picture is in here.
Yeah, I guess he really digs his wife, huh? Weird, huh? Hey, Nick, it's not what you're thinking at all.
No, I'm pretty sure it is. You haven't changed a bit.
No way, man. I mean, she's a married woman. That's just bad news.
He really is here just to check out Miss Delight.
So you say you found it at the job, right?
Yeah, I'm working for a private security company as a guard. Chick's love a guy in a uniform, you know?
A security guard, huh? That's what the uniform is all about.
Wallets?
So what time was it when you found this last night?
Huh, why are you asking that? I'm trying to see if I got an alibi.
You're not the one on the hook for a crime this time, buddy.
Hey, never say never. It's not too late. I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building.
What was Mr. Delight's wallet doing there?
Hey, wait, there's nothing weird about that. After all, he works there.
He works there? You mean Mr. Delight?
Sure, here, take a look at this. It's right there in his wallet.
What's this card?
It's a key card for the security company. See, it's got a serial number on it right there. There's no mistake about it.
You say you're working part-time at a security company, right?
That's right. Why are you making that scary face?
Security company, huh? Stuff's not quite secure about Larry working there. I need to find out as much as I can about this key card.
Key card, the court record, found inside Ron's wallet, apparently used for the building of his part-time job. Do you know Ron?
Hey, what about this person?
Ah, beats me.
What the? All of a sudden, he's got nothing to say.
See this guy? Nice though, son. What did I? It's actually a hot chick under that costume.
Forget about it. It's a guy, trust me.
Man, you're killing my bus, dude.
Boy, talk about someone who has a one-track mind.
What gumshoe? No, it doesn't want to talk. I don't think I actually want to ask about what he thinks about. Well, he might have something to say. Now, this is one awesome lady, alright? It's been a long time since I've felt this way. I think I'm really in love this time. Oh boy.
Long time, huh?
Yeah, well, except for that, I feel... See what I feel for you, Maya. But you used to be 17 last we talked, so that wasn't fine then. Oh god, this... Oh god, I'm tapping out of this.
I don't think even he knows what he's saying anymore.
Yeah, I'm done having a conversation with him. Fuck. Fuck. This is not where I was supposed to go. Wait, but where would I go? Wait, if you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KP Security at 1 AM on October 12th and bring $50,000. If you don't, I'll take that red diamond you received the other day instead. Well, isn't that? Why should we talk about that actually? Wait bro! The fuck is up with this? Apparently nothing, never mind. No, it's just casual blackmail. Just casual blackmail. Nothing to worry about.
Eli, what about this?
Oh, if you got something to say, then say it already. And blackmail letter?
Do you know anything about this?
What? I don't know anything about Alexis, that's the truth.
Huh? What?
I can't believe you would do this to me. I thought we were my friend. $50,000? I have to get money.
No, you don't understand. This blackmail letter was sent to Ron Delight.
Fucking face, though. Nah, you scared me. I almost had a heart attack, you idiot.
Wait, I'm the idiot?
Nah, I was totally confused because it says KB Security right on the envelope. Yeah, so what? That's where I got my part-time job at KB Security. KB Security. What?
So I really should find out some more about this KB Security company.
Can you tell me things?
KB Security, the company in the blackmail letter. You know about it?
That's where I work, yeah. In fact, I'm on the job right now. Huh? So what are you doing here then? Well, the boss is over here right now. And you know what? Mice do when the cat's away. The place is so secure. Like, one of their guards is currently detained. You know, on account of great larceny or whatever the fuck it's called. Larceny, I think. And the second one of them is just fucking hitting on that guy's wife. At his home. During work hours.
Yes. Anyway, how far away is this company?
Let me see, about 30 minutes by car, I guess. Well, if you fly down the road anyway.
Well, this apartment building is pretty close to Lord Taylor, right?
I would take roughly an hour to go from here to KB Security and back.
If Ron Delight was at KB Security when the robbery occurred, then...
Whoa! Now you couldn't have stolen the second urn.
Okay, that's a problem. Okay, how about the keycard?
So you're sure about this keycard?
Yep, that's the keycard we use at the building I work in. According to the serial numbers, this is one of the CEO's office. You need to get in that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record.
There's a record?
Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when.
Larry, I need that data.
Whoa, slow down, man. Sorry, but that data is off limits to outsiders. If I lost this job, I would never have a chance with Jesse.
It's times like this when I wish lawyers weren't so powerless.
I mean, you could work out and work on that. And, you know, maybe be able to strong-arm somebody every once in a while. Keycard updated in the court record. Found in Ron's wallet. Opens KP Security CEO office. Leaves a record when used. Ba-da-ba-bum. Bum. Ba-da-da-da-dum.
Hey Nick, your phone.
Beep.
Hello? Is this the Wright residence?
Ah, Pearls, where are you?
I thought I would go Lord Taylor to try and find some more clues, but I'm afraid I've gotten lost. What? Give me the phone, Nick. Pearly, where are you right now? I was walking along and found myself in front of that person's office. That person? Who? That person who doesn't act his age and always says "sorry" when he's excited.
Look at me, Ace Detective. Okay, stay right there. We're coming to get you.
All right, I'm a little scared.
Beep.
All right, let's go, Maya.
Wait a second, Nick.
What?
A phone call just now sounded like a real... No! 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 Larry might be securing the KB company from potential threats, and that's a strong might. But who out there is securing the world against Larry? Because I think that's a question that really needs an answer. And one of your special friends.
Say goodbye to Miss Delight from me, would you, Larry?
Wow. October 12th. Army Detective Agency. Mr. Nick, Mr. Kamaya.
Burley!
I never thought I'd see the two of you again.
So, is Mr. Ace Detective out of the office?
Yeah, when I arrived here, there wasn't a single soul in sight.
Say, Nick, does it look like something's changed since we were here last?
Well, it could be the giant bag on the table, but I could be wrong on that.
Now that you mention it.
This bag, I'm sure it wasn't here before.
It looks quite full. I wonder what could be in there.
Hey, Nick, come on, open it up.
It's gotta be money, isn't it?
Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open this private property.
That was such a footy-duddy? Footy-duddy? How the fuck do you... Fuddy-duddy? This is an important investigation.
That's true. And truth be told, I have to admit I am kind of curious.
Well, what's in there?
Hang on a sec. I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth.
Never mind, it's a horse's head. Well, hello there.
Hey! He's here!
What are you doing, Sir Lawyer? I'm shocked to see a servant of the court ignoring the law so flagrantly.
I'm really sorry. Maya made me do it.
Nick! I can't believe you!
A gentleman never uses a lady as an excuse for his own poor behavior. The real question is, can you afford to waste time lollygagging about here?
What do you mean by that?
Perhaps I should make myself more clear. Tomorrow's trial, Zwari, shall we say the figurative, Sir William will be dropping his panties before lunchtime. I mean, if you have a date with Sir William, you know, good on you, but like, I don't see how this is necessary for us to know.
Wow, Nick, sounds like it's gonna be really exciting.
Okay,
what's going to happen at the trial tomorrow that's so dramatic?
do you know what your biggest mistake so far has been, Sir Lawyer? It was becoming a lawyer in the first place! Ha ha! That certainly does sound like a big mistake, Mr. Nick. Tomorrow will be a day to remember. Look at me, will take the stand, and then Zwari! My testimony will prove to be the undoing of the lot of you. Yes, all of you. I will unmask you as the thieves' co-conspirators.
Conspirators?
You're quick on the defensive, I see. However, it's not I that is your greatest enemy. There is far more dangerous threat that you will face during the trial.
What are you talking about?
Sir Lawyer, if you truly are who you say, I'm sure you've heard of him. His name is Godot, was it? It was Godot, right? Godot. His name is Godot.
Godot?
Let's ask about that engine first. You're taking a step down the path of foolishness. To try to defend a career criminal who deserves nothing less than the death penalty.
Hey, last time I checked, no one knows for sure that Mr. Delight really isn't Damask. Oh, Jesus Christ.
My fair lady. Times may change, but people sadly do not. Well, you will understand this when you are more mature. Who the fuck is Godot?
Who is this Godot person?
It's not surprising that a spirit medium has not heard the name. Godot, the prosecutor whose equal cannot be found in this country, but in heaven. What is up with the supernatural, you know, prosecutors? The power scale in this universe is fucking insane. You have one Karma who's unmatched as a prosecutor, perfect record. Then you have Francisca Wonkarma, who's also a young prodigy of a prosecutor, perfect record in Germany, and then comes to America and immediately loses, but you know, that we can ignore that. And then we have Edgeworth, the chosen son of the, I don't know, chosen son of the courtroom, I guess. And then we have Godot now, who's a literal god, a prosecutor ascended from heaven, descended from heaven, ascended to heaven. I'm not sure how that goes exactly, but what the fuck? And then we have Phoenix on the other side of the fucking table. This is insane. Godot, a legend or myth. Men pin a lifetime of hopes on the chance to simply meet him. Prosecutor Godot?
But the best prosecutor in the country isn't Godot, it's Mr. Edgeworth. Is that right, Nick?
I'm so surprised that a spirit medium such as yourself would know nothing of this. But ace prosecutor Miles Edgeworth is currently traveling abroad. Huh? In fact, it was Mr. Edgeworth who acknowledged Godot as the best in this country. And you agree with that? Most certainly. In fact, you could call him the look at me out of the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's good to hear. The prosecutor has a fighting chance tomorrow.
Mr. Nick, is this Godot really that strong?
I seem to remember hearing about someone like that.
Not surprising, some people spent their entire lives idly waiting for his appearance.
It looks like we're done investigating for the day.
Oh, thank fucking God. I can't take this anymore. Sir lawyer, the stage has been set and all the pieces are finally in place. All that remains now is for the dance to begin.
A new prosecutor, an ace detective, and a thief. This will be a tough trial.
To be fucking continued. Holy fuck. Oh my God. That was full 3 hours for the first part of the investigation. Well, it's the first investigation. Oh my God. October 13, 9:36 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby, number 4. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna see if I have the voice for this tomorrow. I'm actually feeling like it. My tongue still hurts. I'm not doing that. No, sorry, never mind. Anyways, it's late. Thank you all for this. What the fuck is this game? I mean, I need to figure out an accent for Godot. I just don't know how to approach that. I've seen the picture and I know the name and I now know the reputation, but I gotta work on that. Thankfully, I have the entire tomorrow. So yeah. Anyways, thank you all. I need some rest. Bye, sis.